Yeah, Marcia. How'd you know? Hey, Lori. Yep, I have been saving this for probably close to a month now. Very hard not to open it. Um, I've been wanting to open it, but I haven't. It's just as it arrived. It's been in the same condition. The tape is intact. Everything. I waited and waited and waited. We would have been waiting a lot longer if it wasn't for Monty. Good evening, everybody. Loyal Star, Meme, Cashew. Lori, the grandma pizza is. Listen, I'm gonna go live tomorrow with my cell phone at the pizzeria. I'm gonna make one right in front of you guys. Hey, Silver Grandma. Marsha, I watched the videos. Yeah, I did say I mentioned it in one of my videos. I think I mentioned it I mentioned it in the freezer video because it was in the frame, and I pointed it out, and then I said it in a previous video too. Bodris, hello to you from the Ozarks. Ozarks are a famous region for preppers. They're one out of every three preppers on YouTube are from the Ozarks. Yeah, I mean the Ozarks sound, look amazing for everybody, not just preppers. But it would definitely a region of the country I'd like to visit sometime. You saw it in the freezer video, Marcia. Thanks, Silver Grandma. They doubled it. I was at 6:04 when I started the live stream. When was it? Christmas night. It was 6:04, and then I think I got 2 subscribers. In the first hour of the live stream. So we're at 6:06, and then we got rated, and they got us at the 8 something, high 8s, and then for Monty the next night also urged all the raiders, encouraged everybody that didn't to come subscribe, and now we're at 1,200 and change. So more than doubled my subscribers in 24 hours. Monty and the Raiders, bless you all. Bodris, Peggy, good evening, Peggy. Linda, hello. Oh, let me silence this phone, put it on vibration. All right. Mimi Mullins, hello from Fat Daddy-O's Pizza, Sarasota, Florida. Oh, we got pizza folk, more pizza folk. Okay. Annie Oakley, that's awesome. Good, nice. That's a badass YouTube name. DL, waiting for. You know what? I was waiting for Monty too. I said, you know what? Is he gonna go live tonight? I thought maybe he wasn't. Good evening, Sikta. Nicole, good evening. Hope you are well as well. Renee, hello. Riney, hello to you. Ontario, Canada. Hello, Melissa. Hey, Nana. Okay, it's going on in 15 minutes. All right, so I guess I'm gonna do this unboxing now before Monty goes on. Maybe we give it another couple of minutes for people to come. Oh, Lori, it was awesome. It was so cool, and I was already I was so in the zone. I was very nervous, and even with our, the dozen people that were in here, we were talking, and it was starting to flow. It was nice, but I'm very tense. I was kind of like And then all of a sudden, bah, 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 bah. It was very overwhelming. It was overwhelmingly nice, though. It was a beautiful thing. I wasn't expecting it at all. And I had just watched North Shore Preparedness's video on I Got Raided. And I said, I wonder what that's like. Because I wasn't in his chat when it happened. But it was something, I'll tell you that. It was an experience. It was an experience. All of Monty's Raiders, welcome, all of you guys. You guys are all more than welcome. Bless you all. Vape King. What vaping? Where's my vape? So I participated in a raid last night. Did you guys see me? I did all 3 raids with you guys. Hello, Liberty Bell. Donna. Hello, Donna. Maria and Cream. Hello. Peggy. I mean, you guys are initiated the kindness. How can I must reciprocate such kindness with nothing less than kindness. You guys are beautiful people. Oh, you saw me, Maria? Thank you very much. Thank you, Sikta. Thank you, Nicole. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Was the first one the guy with the Daniel Boone hat? That one was funny. How many people are in here? Okay. Yeah, I can live stream on my phone now. I decided to do it on my computer because I want to be able to read the comments. That guy was blind drunk. He was so smashed. Yeah, that was hilarious. Thanks, Marcia. Yeah, let's open it. Okay, let's open it before Monty goes live. All right. And here it is. I think this is a must-have for every prepper, or even if you're not a prepper, just as a just-in-case thing to have. So I got the big Berkey. They do have different sizes. They have bigger ones, smaller ones. Does 2 1/4 gallons at a time. Okay. These are extra filters. The filters, they go for a long time. I forgot exactly how much water they filter, but I got some extra ones. It comes with 2, and I got 2 more. Let's do a real unboxing. Okay. This is nicely wrapped, nicely packaged. Okay, so it's got a rubberized base. It's non-slip, and okay, so the top is okay. This is where you open it. How do I take this off? Okay, there we go. Wow. Sorry for the wobbling. Okay. All right, here are the original 2 filters that it comes with. Instructions, some hardware like the spigot. You know what? I actually paid for, okay, this must be the stainless steel spigot. Spout, whatever you call it. This is it comes standard with a plastic spout, and it's an extra charge if you want the stainless steel spout. I said, if we're going, let's just go all the way, you know, buy once, cry once, as they say. Okay. There it is, guys. Of course, that's where the spigot would go, the spout. You put the filters in, and you pour in your water. It holds 2.25, 2¼ gallons, and it drips through. And you have here, this is the vat that holds the perfectly filtered water. This is the best on the market. I did my research, as well as recommendations from many other channels that have been using them for years. They're made in America, 100%, all of the components, and in Texas nonetheless. That's a plus. But I don't know what's in this box. Okay, so it's a water test kit, so you can test your water. That's what it looks like to me. More instructions, and oh, okay. Oh, this is that little add-on thing for like $10. You had the option of adding, what was it called again? Oh, jeez. The Pro Kit. So you got a water bottle and a water test kit. Let me move this to the side. Pretty cool. I'm very excited about this. Now, we have a few streams nearby within walking distance, as you guys may have seen in my videos. Maria and Cream, I got this directly from their website. I went right on, I just Googled Berkey water filters, or Berkey, Watchman. Okay, good to know. Everybody, I have not heard one bad thing about them. Nicole, nice. See, I'm happy I bought it now. Buy American self-sufficiency is the cure to dependence. Bravo, well said, well said. I 100% agree. My P, what's going on? Oh, about the oven, I meant to think, mine gets up past 400. I was gonna respond to you, but I lost it, and there's so many comments. I'm trying to get to them all in the on the videos. But yeah, mine gets over 400 in like 20 minutes. Get them from the website. Yeah, Jeff, I got them from the website. I suggest everybody get them from the website, only because if you get them from Amazon or here or there, everybody takes their cut. And a direct link to the manufacturer for the warranty, It's like everybody had one of these, it seems like, but me. Thank you, Autotron. Got the pants too. These are the, what were these called? This is the newest. It came out in 2019. They're I forgot what they're called. Did you get the fluoride filters? I don't know, John, if I did or not. I don't remember there being I mean, if there was a choice in filters, it was over a month since, close to 2 months since I ordered it, maybe a month since I received it. But I got the best of everything that I tried. Like I added, I even got the carrying case, the storage/carrying case. You get a lifetime warranty. Yep. I don't know if I got the fluoride filters. I'm gonna check. Oh, this phone. What phone? My fluoride filters are white. Let's see. Oh yeah, 6.7. These are black. These are not the fluoride filters. Now I'm pissed. When I was on the site, like they said, you want to upgrade to this? I just clicked yes. Click yes. Do you want to add this? I click yes. I got the Pro Kit. I got the case. I got this, that. If I saw that there was filters that were of higher quality, a better, fluoride filters. Fluoride's a big concern of mine. So they screw on the bottom with the black filter. Oh, okay. So it's like an additional thing. I will certainly buy them. This costs $200. Fluoride are separate unless you get the bundle. Okay. I'm gonna get them, Cat. Black are needed, but okay. All right, I'm gonna get the add-on. That's good to know. Thank you guys. I didn't know that. Lori, I am 6'7". I'm 6'7". I used to be like nice, like 320, 325. Athletic. I used to go to the gym, and now I'm like 350. I got to lose some weight. I got to get back with the kettlebells and riding my bicycle. I used to ride my bicycle a lot. Yardley O'Flaherty, welcome. Good to see you in here. Yeah, got to get a Berkey. That's just one of those things every prepper has to have. Thank you, Watchman. That is true. That's true. That's what this community is for. That's what I love most about this is everybody's very eager to help each other out. It's a beautiful thing. I've been called hoarder. I've been called conspiracy theorist just for prepping, for putting up food, water, supplies, things like that, just in case. I have an under sink reverse osmosis water filter. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably awesome. But if there's no water running, if the water pumps, the city pumps go down, does it make pizza with the filter? No, you got to use unfiltered water. Why do you think New Jersey and New York got the best pizza? It's because of our water. You know how many guys and gals they went to California or Idaho or Montana from New York and Jersey to continue their trade of making pizza, but they can't seem to. The recipe isn't coming out the same as it was back home. That's why. It's because of the water. So you don't want to filter the water you use to make your pizza dough, or your bread, or your bagels. Bagels are important. Got to use the city water with the fluoride and the lead and the copper and all the natural minerals that come from those 300, 200-year-old lead pipes. Sharon, I'm a firm believer in to each his own. What do they say? You can't please everybody. So one person may love my pizza, and 100 people can love it, and then number 101 can come in, take a bite, and say, "This is disgusting. What is this?" But I like Chicago pizza too. You distill your water. It takes out everything, including minerals. You can get your minerals from fruits and vegetables. Awesome. Do you have a water distiller? Is that a separate contraption? I just missed so that Berkey will clean mud puddle water. I think you have to do something called potting. You got to make it potable. You put it through like a cheesecloth or a bandana or a t-shirt just to get the big chunks out. And then you put that through your Life Straw or your Sawyer Mini or your Berkey. Take America back from Israel. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. But I have been called one before on this channel. I have a sprig feed stream with speckled trout behind my house. Lucky you. That's awesome. Sharon fainted? How can somebody who is constantly on the move be prepped? Okay. Food-wise, is it just food-related or prepped in general? Because you got your fuel, water filtration, fire starting, things like that. But as far as food goes, if you're constantly on the move, as in like you move once a year, once every 2-3 years, it really depends. It's almost like when somebody asks you, what gun should I buy? Or what's the best gun? Or what's the best home defense gun? It's kind of depends on, it's very individual. What I think, Kelly kettle pots. How far away are you, Stuart Whitaker? I have not seen the Kelly kettle pots. 57 people in here. I'm wondering why I can't keep up with all these comments. I like reading them. It's going pretty fast. Good evening, Jen. Monty is live now. Okay. All right, guys. I guess we're going to go to Monty. Not to worry. Just got notice shooting around the corner. New Orleans. Bye, Mimi. Gloucester County. Oh, okay. Steiny, I do not have many candles. Oh, Texas. Okay, Stuart. That is quite a drive. I don't have many candles. I have lanterns. It's right there. I like lanterns. I got lots of lamp oil. I've got some candles. Everybody that's going over to good night, Silver Prepping Grandma. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody that's going over to Monty's, I'll see you. I'll see you there, or we'll see how this room, if this room stays with people hanging out. We're gonna hang out. We'll just stay hanging out. All right. Cool, Marcia. Thank you for letting me know. We're good for another 30 minutes. All right, my P. My P. I laugh every time I say your name. Go raid. Yeah, a Kelly kettle. I don't know what it is either. Let us bust out the smartphones and Google them. Delaware County. Melissa Ref. Well, I don't know where Delaware County, Pennsylvania is, but I know where Luzerne County is. Okay, Mimi, thank you for letting me know. We're good. Pressure canner and water storage. Yardley, water storage as in like one of the big, like 50 gallon, the blue things, drums, or because I don't have water storage. I mean, I have a 37,000 gallon pool, 37,500 gallon pool, which in an emergency I can filter it and drink it. But I have streams and whatnot I can walk to. Kelly kettle pot cooks and heats water, etc., all at the same time. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Kelly kettle. So that's not filtration, that's to boil. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna buy one right now. So the Kelly kettle pot and the fluoride filters, I'm gonna get those tonight. I'm gonna order them. Yardley, not sure yet. I don't want a big barrel, just the stackable ones. Okay, yeah, they got like those little the stackable they're blue bottles. They look like they almost interlock, right? Sideways, you lay them and you stack them up. Okay, Marcia, I know what you're talking about. I seen that in somebody's video once. It was a bushcraft, field crafting or bushcrafting kind of video. My grandson's here. Have you got a wood stove? I do not. I have like for inside the house, no. I've got a propane, what's it called? The Mr. Heater, the regular one, the $80 one, not the big buddy, not the little tiny round one, the regular one. I tested it out. I turned the heat off for a few hours on a cold day. It was freezing when my wife and kids weren't home. They were at my in-laws, and I tested it in the master bedroom, which has its own bathroom, on propane, and it warmed up nicely. It was enough. So in an emergency situation, that's what we would do for now. But I have a way to cook. I have a rocket stove, a wood-burning rocket stove, that if the ovens go down, they're gas. So usually when there's a power outage, the natural gas, the appliances are still working. We can still cook. But if those go down, I've got the propane oven with the 2 burners on top. I have a video on that. And if that goes down, if I've got no propane left and it's like dire situation, I have a rocket stove with a good amount of wood put aside. Dave Mack. Me too, Lori. I have a spring down the road too, like a block and a half, 2 blocks. I got an RO unit, but it wastes a ton of water and removes all the good minerals. This is the better way to go if you got the fluoride remover. I'm going to get the fluoride remover. I'm going to order that tonight. No fireplace either, Maria and Cream. A sun oven, like a solar oven, right? Kind of. I think I know what you're talking about. The owner of that company, not the original owner of the solar oven, the guys that manufacture it, he bought that company a couple of years ago. He has a prepper live stream every Thursday night with special guests, different guests every week. I forgot the name of his channel though. Yeah, we could do that. We could hang out in the pizzeria with the oven on. Gets up to like almost 700 degrees, the oven. Excuse me. Insurance companies are cracking down on wood stoves. Made my parents take theirs apart. That's garbage. That's such a scumbag thing to do. The insurance, pharmaceuticals, the fuel industry, all these industries, with they run our lives a little bit too much. I mean, they can come inspect it, and if the chimney everything is safe and it's okay, then all right. There are 2 different ones, American and the SOS one. The American gets hot. Hot. Okay. The American sun oven, solar oven. I'm going to keep that in mind. My husband experimented making rice in his solar oven during the spring. It took several hours. I told him we will be hungry if we really need to use it. It's a good thing he did that experiment. You got to use your stuff, use your gear. That was awesome of him to do that. Obama era law. Oh, that Obama. Melissa, I have both. Love them. The food comes out amazing and it's free. What are we talking about? What did I miss? Tyranny. Yep. In one word, that's what it is. Best word to describe it. I use my kettle pot like a rocket stove that cooks and heats water, etc. at the same time, as well as use sterno or wood underneath. My first aid is I have a Bear Independent IFAK, but I have that on my battle rattle. I have my chest carrier and a duty belt, or I call it a fighting belt, but it's a battle belt, people call it. I have it on there, but I can easily deploy it. And I do have, 1 second. I've got these strategically placed around the house. Quick Clot. This didn't come with Quick Clot. This is a North American Rescue IPOC, Individual Patrol Officers Kit. So it's specially kind of designed for a cop to just throw in his car or his bag or his cargo pocket. It's got a Gen 7 cap tourniquet. These are the contents. It's got a 4-inch North American combat dressing, right? What's it called? Trauma dressing. The North American Rescue 4-inch trauma dressing. And then behind that, it's kind of sticking out right here, is the rolled gauze and a pair of nitrile gloves. So I've got one in my wife's car, one in my car, one at the business, and one in the master bedroom and one in the kitchen. And to each one, I have a Quick Clot. This is not I went a little on the cheap route on this. This is the most inexpensive Quick Clot, just so we would have to spend $40 a pop just for a little thing, but I should have. I regret not doing it now. Yes, John, always practice with your gear. That's true. If you eat meat, it is never dry. Wanted to remind you to add corn to your vegetable growing. Corn and beans are the only thing that I got to grow this year. In the spring, we planted beans, corn, cucumbers, carrots, and peppers. The beans sprouted like magic. It was insane. And the corn as well. Yep, Bear Independent is good. Very knowledgeable. Good channel. Amazing channel. Like, he's just set the bar very, very high. Like, we don't need any more prepping channels. You could always cook outside on a fire pit. Yep. With like an oven grate, or a cast iron skillet or pot. Absolutely. Well, you got some Quick Clot, Yardley? Good. Quick Clot's good to have. Anti-flare in your peps. Anti-flare in your preps. Hobo Films? I didn't get that. Where do you buy Quick Clot? You know what? I checked CVS, Walgreens, everywhere. I just got it on Amazon. I really don't like buying from Amazon unless I have to. That's where I got these IPOCs too. Fish antibiotics. I don't have fish antibiotics. I've been meaning to. I feel like I'm a little intimidated. I don't want to get the wrong ones. I don't know which ones to get, which ones are good. Do you have some? Can you recommend me? I'm gonna start taking notes. Samsung Notes. I got a drone, not a FLIR drone with ultrasonic radar. Oh, okay. I don't know if you're night vision. Okay. Plant early. Yeah. I'm gonna start the seeds inside. I'm gonna put the fertilizer. I'm gonna rent a tiller, till the yard. If it was daytime, I'd show you guys the yard. I heard there are 2 types of fish antibiotics. Only one is good to take. Don't remember the name of the right one. That would be good to know. I am interested as well. Root vegetables, they always grow. Potatoes and sweet potatoes were definitely on my mind. That's something we eat a lot of. We purchase a lot of potatoes now and sweet potatoes. So, and turnips and carrots we eat. So, gotta grow those for sure. Corn, beans, squash, the Three Sisters. Okay, I forget. That brings back memories. I remember hearing that, the Three Sisters. That's never enough prepping channels. Yeah, Franco, you can say that again. Oh, I'm falling behind. Thomas Labs stopped making them. They are human grade. As long as they're not from China. Okay. People overlook the house in their prepping. Make sure you have a few shovels. Oh, outhouse. Okay. Yeah. Sanitation. Amazon is trying to become a monopoly. Pretty soon they'll be delivering pizzas you can get on Amazon. I wouldn't be surprised. Fish bots is the same as human Mr. Ron Wells. Every time I take a note, it's from one of your suggestions. Fish bots. You and Old Man Lee. All right, fish bots antibiotics are preppers fish antibiotics that we should stock up on just in case. Cabbage, good one. Tractor Supply has a good assortment of animal medications. Most can be used on humans too. Tractor Supply, okay, I'm going to remember that. Okay, to save space, you can plant your squash in with your landscape plants. I didn't know that. We just bought this house for those of you that don't know, and the previous owner has a lot of decorative shrubbery around the front and side of the house, so that could work. Killer Sandy, hello. Franco, that's awesome. I was just thinking today of getting one for my county and then for my state. And I want for Pennsylvania. That's where my in-laws live, just in case we'd have to. But you could probably get one really good one. Hey, Ron, I'm glad you're here. You at the feed store. The antibiotics? Marsha. Tractor Supply. Okay, in the feed store. Don't till your ground. Layer it and compost. Okay. Thank you, Ron. It's good having you here. I always thought tilling it was good. But okay. I'm not speaking from experience. I just assumed. But now I know. Garden fabric, cardboard. Marsha, you do it all, huh? Awesome. You know, my P, I did a quick search, and in New Jersey, it depends on the the municipality. Each municipality makes their own laws and rules. I tried to check online. I could not check I couldn't find in my municipality's website. I guess I got to dig a little further or make a phone call. Is something I should do. I would love to have some chickens though. Garden fabric, straw mulch, garden fabric, straw mulch. Oh, Ron, you till. Okay, layout fabric. That's what I'm going to do, my P. I'm going to either give him a phone call or stop by. I actually passed by the municipal building, the city hall, on the way to work. I live not even 5 minutes from it. Franco, you know what they say, if SHTF, if you can't eat it, wear it or shoot it, you don't really need it. That's a good saying. If you can't eat it, wear it or shoot it, you don't really need it. No weeds from the fabric. Okay. We live on a farm in South Jersey. They are a must if you can. If your homeowners association, no, we're not. There's no homeowners association here. Hello, Killer Sandy. Killer Sandy Christopher. Welcome from the Monty channel. All of Monty's Raiders. I asked my wife, if we went 15 minutes out further, there are, it's more country. Not country, it's still North Jersey, but it's a more rural, the houses are more spread apart. There are some small farms in a specific township that I wanted to move to. It's just another 15, 20 minutes further than where we were. She's like, I want to be close to the girls' schools. I want to be close to this, that. She's like, I want you to be close to the job and not drive too long. I said, it's me. I'm the one that's driving there. I'm fine. I'll drive, instead of driving 20 minutes, I'll drive 40 minutes. But we can, have some space and have a land to. I told her what I wanted to do. She wasn't really on board with the whole chickens and gardening. Now she is. They might allow 6 hens then. Definitely. Yeah, hens, no roosters. Some townships rules did come up, and I got some from other states where they were just coming up in the Google search, and all of them said if you're within certain city limits or if you're within so much yardage of your neighbor, you can't have any roosters. You can have 5 hens or 6 hens or whatever the number was. Okay, I remember that. And feed organic feed only. For sure. Okay. Far Hills, New Jersey. Judith, I don't know where Far Hills is. I know where Troy Hills is. Tilling exposes the good soil, and that's why you layer on top, so it keeps the nutrients. Okay. Yeah, roosters have got to be. You've got to be pretty committed to live with roosters on your property. I went to Puerto Rico years ago, even years before I was married. I went with a friend of mine. We stayed at his mother's house in the country, and there's just chickens, roosters, and hens walking around free. Like nobody owns them. They're just walking around, and they would go off at wee hours of the night. The rooster was always roostering. Crowing. Yeah, crowing. Yeah, Franco. Murphy is something else. Everybody hated Chris Christie. Not everybody, but a lot of people didn't like Christie. They made fun of him, and they this and that. Nobody liked Chris Christie. Now they wish Chris Christie was our governor. We got this commie Murphy. Mendham. Okay, that's up by Morristown, near Morristown, Morris County. Okay. James Prigioni. Let's do that right now. James Prigioni. $616,000 subscribers. Must be a very good channel. Okay. I just subscribed, Ron. Thank you. I'm gonna check out some of his videos tonight. A Jersey farmer. That's awesome. Well, we are the Garden State, so it's not a surprise, but on YouTube you don't see many of them. My roosters talk at night, mainly alerting me of raccoon. Gardening with, what up everybody, love for Tuck. Who's Tuck? Were you guys from Jersey originally, Judith? Oh, so you guys are both familiar with his channel, okay. Franco's from Staten Island. Could have guessed with a name like that, Franco from Staten Island. Moved to Nebraska 6 years ago. Best move ever. Nebraska looks pretty peaceful, calm, nice, lots of nice flat land. I'm sure it's heaven. I'm sure it's heaven. I'm sure getting off out of the East Coast, North Jersey to, I like Idaho, seems pretty tempting, like seems appealing. I'm sorry, I meant to say Idaho's appealing to me. South Dakota with that governor, oh boy. I want to live in South Dakota just for that governor. She is awesome. She stands up for her, for the Constitution, for her constituents, her citizens. I think she's, got out of blue state. It's a good move. That's a good move. We got to get, I'd like to get out of here too. Marcia, I canned chicken yesterday, by the way. Everybody, my first batch of chicken, my first canning ever. Did you guys see the canner? Agenda 21 wants people out of California, New York, New Jersey, etc. Wants people out. I thought I heard somebody say they wanted to move people into metropolises out of the country. Might be, and we have a move out of New Jersey tax. Aren't we so lucky? We got to pay tax to move out of here. I didn't know that. Franco's looking at 20 acres in South Dakota. Just want to make sure I can build what I want on it. That's awesome. Lucky you. Lucky you. Thanks, Ron. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, Stuart. Yeah, I got the All-American 930. It's a 30 quart. It barely, you see the microwave right above it? It's kind of pulled forward right now. When I actually put it and center it over the burner, from the lid of the canner to the microwave, I can't stick my finger through it. It's maybe a quarter inch, third of an inch. Okay, so they want the population saturated in other areas, in stacked housing. So they're probably going to build everything new, like slums, or to get everybody in. Real tall tenements for everyone. Move out, restructure, put back in, pack back in. It's easy, isn't it? You will become a pro in a very short time. Okay, it was easy, but I kind of messed up a little bit. I didn't fill I only have quart jars, and I tried to make more jars than I should have. I should have packed them with more chicken because they shrunk. And some of it, let me grab one and you tell me if it's okay. See how it's sticking out of the juice? So it's been 20, maybe 30 hours. Oh no, longer than that. Well, I did them yesterday. They sealed, it's beautiful, but the parts that are sticking out of the juice, I don't know, is that okay? I should have filled them up more. I should have cut the breast in smaller pieces. I have them all, but I should have maybe done chunks or something. What will the truthers do in the future if you need to go to the hospital, but you might need the vax ID proof if you had the shot to get into the hospital to see a doctor? That's probably they're going to be our biggest dilemma is if they start a law, a protocol, something like that, where you have to show your ID, your proof of vaccination to go see a doctor or go into the ER even. That's scary. I got an idea. Stack and pack. Housing or canning? Keep your rings off. It will break the seal with them on. Okay, Ron. Yeah, I've heard that before. I had them on when I bring them to the basement, down to the dungeon, and put them on the shelves. I was just putting my new shelves together. Once I start putting them on the shelves, I'm going to take the rings off. I heard, Franco, that's their tactic. You are absolutely right. They're not hiding it. They're putting everything out there for people to watch it on the news, to read about it, to discuss it. And they're kind of going to think it's not real, it's a conspiracy theory, and maybe to even desensitize people a little bit. And then when it actually does happen, such incredibly atrocious acts, we're going to be like, okay, almost half expecting it. Judith, I didn't add any fluid. I did a raw pack with no stock, no broth. That's just the fluid from the grease and the natural juices that secreted from the chicken. Okay. The rings are off. Nally, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Don't double stack your jars. Okay, no, I won't. I want to put them back in the box that the jars come in, and leave them on the shelf in the box. I seen Alaska Prepper do that. Chicken salad. I bet this chicken's gonna make a good chicken salad. Wash jars before you store them. I double stack with cardboard between, never had a problem. Interesting. You can either pack tighter or add broth. Yeah, you always add broth after packing tight. Okay, I guess next time I will either pack tighter or add broth or more. I have a lot of bone broth that I gotta use up because it's not being used. Franco says 1918 Russia, 1947 China, 1959 Cuba, 1973 Cambodia, and it goes on and on. We as Americans have become too complacent. Absolutely. Very comfortable. Luxuries. We have all the luxuries. We have everything. And what's that word my wife said? Instant gratification. You take this and you order what you want. You look at what you want. Different services, different products, vacations. Everything comes from this instantly. You book, you order, you receive. Things, food, women, anything. Instant gratification. So people got complacent. You're absolutely right. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Howdy. Welcome. Am I good on ammo? Well, I guess it depends. It depends on the what situation we fall into, our nation falls into. But I think I'm okay for now. I have a decent amount. I've been meaning to. Okay, I have to stop myself from buying more rifles, and I buy more ammo. Let's put it that way. I've got a couple ARs. I've got a deer rifle, a 30-30. I've got 4 ARs. I have one AK. I wish I bought another AK. Every single person in the U.S. would be considered the 1%. Even those living in the projects live better than most of the world. This is the 1% they refer to, the middle class of Western culture. Never enough ammo, absolutely. I'm good on weapons. My granddaughter has high heels. Waco had ammo. Yeah, we hope we don't live through anything like that. I have a Century Arms C39V2. Yeah, Century Arms C39V2. Yeah, Judith. They're all registered. They're all legal. They're all purchased. I've got their still kept all their original boxes with the gun store's invoice in each box. I don't have any freedom seeds that are not allowed in my state. Everything is compliant to my state. Oh, sieges are bad. We don't want to be part of the siege. Maria and Cream. My kind of gal. Wait, Maria and Cream. I'm assuming you are a female. Frank, what did Frank say? Yeah, I agree too, Ron. Favorite platform? You're talking about the Century Arms? I like it too. I've got a lot of usage on it, and so far, not one single hiccup. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, okay, Maria, it's good to know. Sometimes people have YouTube names that they throw you off, but yours is Maria, so. And that's awesome, Maria. Good for you. My kind of gal. Yeah, Judith. I get scared all the time. I get scared to share. Yeah, the red flag, this and that, and um, everything's possible. But that's my favorite topic to talk about. That's my favorite hobby. It's a lot of fun. Are they now? Maria and Cream. All my guns are made in America too. Mine are not. I've got a couple of Glocks, which are my favorite handguns. And look at the flower. See the flower on there? The built-up flower on the magazine? That's from being at work with it. This one's a SIG. Obviously, it's not a Glock, but in New Jersey, this is what we replace the hollow points with. We can't have hollow points, so I buy these instead. These are Jersey legal, 1,550 feet per second. I got land holes from my dogs digging. They'll roll their ankle, hopefully. It's all been done slowly over the years. Now it's speeding up. Yep, they've rounded third and they're headed home. Maria got body armor too. God bless you. You're awesome. Remember that one rainy, windy boating trip? Crazy how the boat tipped and sank. We were transporting our guns that day over to the shooting range by my cousin's house on the other side of the lake, and just toppled over. Storm came out of nowhere. I do meme. I have a few of them. The .50 Smith & Wesson and the 357s, a couple of those. Now, 4800s and Hoplite. So cool. I don't know what those are. I'm not at your level. To protect your house and to be able to sleep at night when things get bad is to make perimeter booby traps and noisemakers. Agreed. You got to learn how to make those. Has anyone in here read Lavoie Finicum's book, Only by Blood and Suffering? Let me write that down. I'm currently reading a book called, I forgot the name. I forgot. But I'll share it with you guys. Only by blood and suffering. Only by blood and suffering. I'm going to read it. I'm going to order it tonight. Punji pits and hidden human-sized snares. Interesting. Safe room. Safe room would be cool. But the thing with the safe room is, if people want to get in or get you out, you got to build one hell of a safe room. Meme is from the UK. That's a tough situation. If someone can afford. Yeah, but I wouldn't use that bat first. I would get pepper spray. If you go on eBay and just type in Sabre, S-A-B-R-E, they have these small keychain ones. They've got slightly taller, fatter ones, and they got real tall ones, and then they got the big ones with the handle on them, the riot disbursement ones. I have a Sabre police. It even says for law enforcement only. I think it was $70, $75. I bought a few of them, and that thing will clear out Yankee Stadium. You don't have to go that extreme. You can get a smaller one. But then if you use the pepper spray, that's a self-defense implement. A bat, even without nails through it, is a deadly weapon. If police show up and they see you have a bat, even if it was you're 100% in the right, you were protecting yourself, somebody was attacking you, I would go with the pepper spray first. Yep, if you can't afford a sword, sell your cloak and buy one. I have a sword too. I'm going to show you guys one day. Wild boars, wolves, coyotes, big cats around my property. Doubt any greenhorns are crossing my land. Absolute. Well said. I'm from the government. Well said. Lucky you, Judith. No such thing here. Spears I do not have, but stand your ground laws are awesome. Castle doctrines, stand your ground laws. We have a duty to retreat is what we got. A spear I don't have, but I think a spear is a must have. I just haven't decided if I want to get a, Cold Steel has a pretty good boar spear that I like, but I think it's only 4 feet long. I want to get like a Spartan Phalanx, like a 7-footer. Lori's got a crossbow. Ron's got some bear traps. He's in the trees watching his bear traps. Sandbags are cheap on you. You know what, Stuart? I think it was Southern Prepper 1. Somebody made a video on sandbags on like emplacements, like fighting emplacements, and I went on Amazon just on the whim and searched sandbags. They are cheap. You're right. Condor makes longer ones. Condor makes spears. Okay. Judith, I'm aware, always worried about our son and family living in Jersey. Good thing though, he lives out in the suburbs, high up on a mountain. Yeah, that area is nice and quiet, low crime by Mendham. I'm gonna just write down, take a note, Condor spears. Marbles and BBs on the floor. That could work. Hubby's a bow hunter. So there you go with all the gear. Gas piston pellet. Rifles are good for small game. Is that with the gas tank, the air pellets that are growing in popularity? Or is that gas piston pellet rifle? Use them in planters. Instrument. I saw a video on that. The planter pots, the round ones and the rectangular ones placed in front of your home. That's a really good idea. My wife's not on board though. She doesn't want those on our property. I tell I lie. GS has 2 top paintballers. Might help. In England, maybe. If the other guy's got nothing and you got a paintball gun, just go to town on his face. Ron Wells is deep country. Deep in the country. He's like the Alamo. I bet that's a very good feeling. I'm sitting here at my kitchen table, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 homes that I'm looking into, not into their windows, but my windows can be seen. Everybody can look at me. 4 houses, 5 houses actually. Absolutely, Marcia. Bear spray is good. Yeah, like raised garden beds with the soil in the middle. Like I know what you're talking about. You mean for cover as like a fighting position, but an incognito one to just put a couple in like in front of your house, one on the side. Depends on how big your house is. To stop bullets. You know what? My wife doesn't want a blind on this window. She says this window is supposed to be like this, uncovered. I don't know. Because it's not facing the street. We got an Alamo descendant here. That's awesome. Yes, it is, Tony. Yes. And I still prepare. You got to prepare now. We prepare In times of plenty, for times of, I forgot what that last word is. What you can hold up in your Alamo because you're all prepped up. Road steel plates are good for SHTF if you want to deflect any incoming fire. Police here in Florida advised woman home alone, if no weapons, use hornet spray. It shoots far and aim for the eyes if there's a break-in. Yeah, they go like 30 feet, some of them. Didn't they run out of ammo at the Alamo? No, I think they were still shooting, but General Santa Anna and his forces were just too many. They eventually, I mean, they couldn't shoot them. They couldn't shoot enough of them, but they just kept coming in and coming in. They breached the walls and the gates, or maybe they did run out of ammo. In the movie, they ran out of ammo. That's why they just blew up the powder kegs. You know what, everybody? I think I will head upstairs now and start getting ready for bed, or get to bed. I appreciate all of you being here. I had a very good time. I want to do this more often. Hopefully you guys can come hang out with me again. Styrofoam insulation at Home Depot to cover every window tight so no light shows through and you will not be seen when lights are on. Marcia, where do you live? Like what region? You don't have to tell me your state or anything, but I feel like I asked you this. Good night, everybody. I'm going to start clicking off soon. It's 1 a.m. here in Jersey, 4 minutes to 1 a.m. I'm thinking all this prepping won't be for Civil War, but it is for if you can't work, shop. That's what I think it's going to be more practically for. Like you have more chance of it being used for that or for a storm or something. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Good night, everybody. God bless you all. Have a good week. Take care. Washington State, okay. See you guys.